This article contains Tenet spoilers. Tenet is now streaming on HBO Max, and with its arrival comes a lot of the old questions and debates around the film. Questions such as, how does inversion actually work? What was the algorithm? And, what was even happening in that opening scene? Have all been reopened for a new audience. But Christopher Nolan's Tenet is a film whose implications go far deeper than that. The movie is based around the concept of inversion, reversing entropy, which in the film means you can reverse the flow of time. This idea results in all sorts of Terminator-esque time war shenanigans, but despite all the talk of temporal pincer movements and potential world-ending paradoxes, everything we see in the film implies you can't actually go back in time and change history. There's no Back to the Future-style fade-Y photographs. No Avengers. Endgame-style branching of other timelines. Once something happens, it stays happened, and nothing you can do will change it. Which invites the question, if history cannot change, and everyone's past and future are set, does anyone actually have free will? Can anyone actually affect the outcome of their actions, or even choose them? You have no choice but to read on to find out. Now a bunch of very clever and contrarian readers just stopped reading to show how much free will they have. Unfortunately, for them, determinism would argue that once they read that sentence they had no choice but to stop reading. A deterministic universe determinism is the argument that everything that happens is caused by everything else that happened, in a long domino chain of cause and effect leading all the way back to the Big Bang. Rewind history back to that point and press play again, and Rube Goldberg Machine-like, everything will play out precisely as it did before until you read this sentence again. Any choice you make isn't in fact your choice, it's just a consequence of genetics and environment. It's a model that fits the clockwork plot of Nolan's time travel movie well. The story is a tangled weave of bootstrap paradoxes, events caused by themselves, and a deterministic view of the world would make the consistency of these loops an inevitability, rather than a very fortunate coincidence. It's a worldview with some scientific backing behind it as well. Research has shown that brain activity can predict decisions before the person making that decision has consciously chosen it. So it's an argument that has a lot of merit, even without oddly self-consistent time travel. However, even the characters in Tenet who know the most about its forward and backward flowing time rules seem to accept some ambiguity on this topic.